My oldest one, he's like into like all the classic stuff, but he's into like this grime stuff.
Well, grime, Liam Grime.
Mate, I've got some grime lyrics, man, at the moment, man.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
When's the grime sound coming?
said you ain't road, the only road you sweep are paved with gold.
That's really good.
Mate,
there you go.
I'll have it, mate.
Once they sample that for 4 minutes, you got number one there.
There's all that roadman tackle, innit? You know
Yes,
what I mean?
that's right.
Well, roadman in Chelsea. And like I said, I lick my own plates. I don't give it someone else. Well, yeah, lick that for me.
Yeah.
Get it?
Over the years, I've read so many rumours about you. You must hear about some of the rumours about you. What do you think
I
is
start them all, man.
What do you think is just what do you think is the funniest rumour you've ever heard about yourself, Liam?
Probably that I'm a diva. I lick my own plates, mate. I don't get someone else to lick it for me. You know what I mean?
So are you quite low maintenance?
Mate, without a doubt, mate. Like I said, I lick my own plates. I don't give it someone else. Well, yeah, lick that for me.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah. So some people have their own plate liquor, do they?
I know people that have sat there and they've turned around and gone, yeah, can you finish that off me? Lick
What?
that plate for me. Yeah, and then they put it back and that's job done.
You're kidding?
Mate.
That's insane.
I won't mention any names, but they have their own plate liquor. It's like, come on, that's the best part of the meal, man. You know what I mean? Taking all the fun out of it.
What draws you to something like Twitter as well? Because
Oh,
I
mate,
love
that's
you
the
on
best
Twitter.
thing. Because it's like, obviously I don't have a love-hate relationship with the press and that. I like putting a few wrongs right, you know what I mean? Or just having a crack. It's all fun in it, you know what I mean? It's nothing.
Do you find
I don't wish anyone any harm, you know what I mean?
Do you find that you tweet more when you're drunk, when you've had a few? Because I sometimes wish that Twitter had a breathalyzer, because some of the things I put out there next day I'm like, oh no.
I do tweet and drink. You know what I mean?
My name's Liam Gallagher, and I tweet and drink.
Yeah, I'm having a drink, so excuse the next tweet.
A bit nearer you so we can pick you up. Thank you very much. So, just as Liam came to the studio, I've got to share this with you. I never thought I'd be chatting to Liam Gallagher about apple cider vinegar. But this is how we change as we get a little bit older, Liam.
Yeah, I have it every day, man.
Do you?
Yeah.
Me too. So why are you doing it? Is it for the voice?
Well, just, for the voice, and then, like, I've got, like, bone, you know, you get older than that, you know what I mean? I do a bit of creaking and that, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, apparently my mum does it anyway. She's like, she had bad arthritis, but cleared it all up. And it's good for psoriasis as well. It's good for all sorts.
You look really well.
Good. Well, I feel like not well today because I've just got back from Glasgow from doing a gig, and they like a drink up there, don't they?
Yes, they do. They're not shy of a drink up there,
once
no.
you commit with that lot, you know what I mean? You're there for a couple of days. I've lost my phone. My phone's still in the hotel, so thank you for saying I look good, but I don't feel it.
You don't feel it?
But I'll be back, man.
So what's your regime? Are you going to the gym now?
Yeah, no, I do get up early in the morning. I go for a run when I can on the heath and that. I love it.
So what's an average day for you? Are you an early riser?
5 o'clock my alarm goes off.
What?
5 o'clock.
Why are you getting up that early?
Because I go to bed early.
Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
What's it? So this is
10 o'clock I'm in bed, man. As soon as I hit that pillow, man, I'm done.
That's it?
Yeah. And then I get up at 5, go into the front room, have a bit of a stretch, get my running gear on, and I'm out that door, man, at 6.
Are you listening to anything, or are you just...
Nothing. Just at one with the people, man, and the squirrels. It's the best time of the day, man.
It is early in the morning. People don't realise it's like a secret time of the day because everyone's asleep.
Well, there's no one with camera phones either, you know what I mean? So you get out about 10 o'clock, man, everyone's going to have a picture, I can do this and all that, man. No one about. It's like perfect.
And then what will you do? Come home, have breakfast?
Come home, then I have my breakfast, I have a bit of porridge, I have that apple cider vinegar drink.
Yeah.
And then get down the pub.
And it's back to rock and roll.
Back down to the pub.
But you're in bed by 10 o'clock now.
Well, I'm in bed at 10 o'clock.
Now, that's the big difference, isn't it? Getting to bed earlier.
You got to get a kit, mate.
Seeing you at One Love in Manchester was incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to speak about this kind of thing because you don't like, you know what I mean? It's like, I didn't enjoy it, you know what I mean? Because you're not there to enjoy these things, but it was great to see all the kids, you know what I mean?
And do you like playing live again now you're back?
Mate, I love it, man. I've been bored out of my mind for the last 4 years, just walking around the house going like, what am I going to do? And then, like, stumbled across a couple of songs, and then I went to see this geezer at a record company, and he said, look, do you want a deal? I went, yeah, man, let's do it. And then here we are, man. But it's nice to be back out singing the songs and to the fans and that, and just doing your job, you know what I mean? That's the killer, you know what I mean? It's nothing to do with drugs or drink. Boredom will kill any man.
It's true. So what have you actually been doing for the last couple of years?
Sitting around, doing nothing, trying clothes on, going, yeah. Can't wait to get back on the stage, man. Them shoes go with that jacket, and it's going to be great, man. Just moping about the house, man. All very boring.
So is your girlfriend now glad that you're back with your day job?
She's back now, but she's with me all the time anyway.
Did I see the two of you do Crystal Maze together, Liam?
Yeah, we did Crystal Maze. I've never seen it before, because in the 90s, obviously, I was out doing what I was doing. But she's bang into it, so...
How did you get on? We did it, the whole Breakfast Show team, we went and did it. We really struggled.
Yeah, no, I struggled. I got the one, but we won.
Did you?
Yeah, we won. We beat this other mob. I don't know who they were, but we won. I find the bit at the end where you got to get the sweets. That's all that out, man. You know what I mean? But no, we did all right. I mean, so there's a bar there, isn't there, as well, isn't there? So we just hit the bar after it.
That's it. There is a bar there. But weren't the other team aware that Liam Gallagher is doing Crystal Maze in that? You got to wear that jumpsuit. Yeah. I can't imagine you in a jumpsuit.
No, I didn't have the jumpsuit on.
All right, you had your own.
I had my running gear on. Yeah, with a little bandana on and that.
Right. Okay.
So no one really caught my head.
No, I see. So you were still styling it out even at Crystal Maze.
I mean, you can spot the eyebrows and that, can't you? But I always start like, I don't know, gaffer tapes up, man.
Harmonica, check. Guitars, check.
That's about the new album then. So obviously Wall of Glass is out at the moment, which your voice sounds fantastic.
Man, it's filthy and I love that kind of music, man. It stands out. I've just been listening to radio there. It stands out like a sore thumb on the radio, but in a good way, because there's nothing else out there like that. You know what I mean? A lot of these bands that got guitars, it's like, you know, you need to plug them in, mate. Turn them up, you know what I mean? Not just for show, you know what I mean?
What, do you feel it's a bit ballless? There's not enough?
Yeah, you know, there's plenty of people with guitars, but I think they just wear them around the necks, you know what I mean? Like jewellery or something, you know what I mean? Plug it in, mate. Turn it up, you know what I mean? So that when...
tracks, which I think might be the second single. This is For What It's Worth.
Yeah.
And it's that really big sweeping, you probably won't thank me for saying this, but it's that big sweeping Oasis sound, which you always have that, and it's beautiful. I think people are really going to be blown away by it, because...
I will thank you for saying Oasis is cool, man. I'm never going to... You know, when I sing, I'm you know, that's me, man. That's my sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to do a jungle album. You know what I mean? So
I'd like to hear Liam the Jungle album.
Yeah, but no.
Or Grime, Liam Grime.
Mate, I've got some grime lyrics, man, at the moment, man.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
When's the grime sound coming?
said you ain't road, the only road you sweep are paved with gold.
That's really good.
Mate,
there you go.
I'll have it, mate.
Once they sample that for 4 minutes, you got number one there.
It's all that roadman tackle, innit? You know
yes,
what I mean?
that's right.
Roadman in Chelsea.
So out of all the new music around at the moment, is that the one that sort of moved you the most, Grime?
I've not really heard much about it. My little boy, Gene, he's into it. Like, he's into the Skepta stuff, and but I'm playing some festivals with him, so I'll check it out, man, this year.
Do you like the bands they're into? Are your kids into Harry Styles or anything like that?
No, God, no.
Your eldest lad, he's a teenager, so is he doing GCSEs at the moment?
They've just finished him, yeah.
Right, have you been helping with the revision?
No. I'm like, do your worst, mate. Do you know what I mean? Do your worst. No, but the thing is, it's like, listen, I get him up in the morning, man, I'll just confuse things, but, you know, he's had a bit of a tough one, but, you know, I just said, look, do your best, mate. And I think there's a lot of stress on the kids and that, so it's like, this is a little part of your life, you know what I mean? It's like, don't worry about it.
When you were his age, did you know, this is it, all I'm going to do is be a rock star? That's the only way for me.
When I was his age, so let's say 15, 16, 17, I was not into music, man, at all. I was into playing football out in the park. If I seen a geezer with a guitar, man, we'd poot the ball at him. I thought we were weird, you know what I mean? The odd squad and that. And then when I heard the Stone Roses, they looked like us. They didn't have leather kecks on, you know what I mean? They just wearing the same kind of clothes as what we were wearing in the park and that. And I thought, yeah, man, this is where it's at for me.
So was that like the tipping point for you, Stone Roses?
That was my epiphany, yeah. Ian Brown, John Squire, the lads. Just, that was it. I went, you don't have to wear leather kecks and pointy shoes, man, to be in a band, you know what I mean?
Stone Roses had their own style as well.
Exactly, you can wear, you know, they were wearing like the stuff that we were wearing, but playing this magical music, so. And
so when you became a frontman, was Ian Brown still like, that's the way to do it? You should just be like that? Yeah. I mean, Ian's got a few more moves than me. You know what I mean? I kind of tend not to do much, which will set me up for later on in life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As you get older, you know what I mean? Poor Mick, man, he's got to go on and jump around, man. That's it, he's committed to all that dancing around.
You know what I mean? If I jumped around, man, that'd be a bad gig, you know what I mean? I can still, you know what I mean? If he don't jump around, man, he's like, you know, the Stones, man, they were awful last night. Why? Mick just stood there. I think I've done myself a good favour there, man.
All right, we'll come back with our third. Some of them are great. What do you think is
them all, man?
What do you think is you start them all? What do you think is the funniest rumour you've ever heard about yourself, Liam?
The funniest rumour? Oh, man. Probably that I'm a diva. I lick my own plates, mate. I don't get someone else to lick it for me. You know what I mean? I'm not having that diva. He's a diva. I'm the least diva-ish person on the universe.
Are you? So are you quite low maintenance?
Mate, without a doubt, mate. Like I said, I lick my own plates. I don't give it someone else. Well, yeah, I lick that for me.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah. So some people have their own plate liquor, do they?
I know people that have sat there and they've turned around and gone, yeah, can you finish that off for me? Lick
What?
that plate for me. Yeah, and then they've put it back and that's job done.
You're kidding?
Mate.
That's insane.
I won't mention any names, but they have their own plate liquor. It's like, come on, that's the best part of the meal, man. You know what I mean? Taking all the fun out of it.
When I was watching the One Love thing, I thought I'd never see you play with Chris Martin, but I thought that worked really well.
Yeah, I made him look good, didn't I, man?
You did, yeah. You really. That guy needed someone to lift his game.
Yeah, he's looked, mate. The pair of them, man. I was like, you don't sound good today.
But
I sound like Oasis.
I kept thinking at some moment Noel was going to come out.
Me too, man.
Did you?
Yeah. No, I didn't actually, because I knew you weren't going to do it. But
yeah. You thought maybe?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, people go on like I was there to... Oasis is over, you know what I mean? But I still think he should have turned up and done Don't Look Back in Anger. He wouldn't have had to bump into me, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go and give him grief at a benefit gig, you know what I mean? I'm not what the people say I am, you know what I mean? I'm cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he should have been there. Disappointed. My mum's still there. She's disappointed in the whole thing, you know what I mean? It's like... Just turn up, man. You're only 2 hours away in Italy. I'd have come back from the moon, mate. You know what I mean? So, but that's that. But people make out like I'm some like jilted bride at the altar. You know what I mean? I was there with my band doing my thing.
Yep.
For the kids. You know what I mean?
So is it nice to come back with a big new sound and a great bunch of records and feel like this is what you do? I'm not the jilted bride.
Yeah, without a doubt, mate. It's like that's my gig, man. You know, that's what I do. I make music and I try and sing as good as I can and just give people a good time. You know what I mean? The last 4 years have been horrific. Not been around, you know what I mean? And I know people miss me, and I know people miss me to hate me, you know, I get it. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but it's a better place when I'm about.
Well, it makes it more exciting.
Exactly, man.
There's just that little hint of you don't know quite what we're going to get with you sometimes, Liam, and I like that.
I nearly cancelled today, by the way.
Well, that's good. I would have actually thanked you if you had. And who's around at the moment who you think, oh, they've got some good stuff out? Who do you rate at the moment?
I always sound like I'm being aggy, but no one. I can't think of anyone anyway. Nothing springs to my mind, you know what I mean?
There's nothing that really excites you, like, they're doing what you should be doing there.
Guitar music, really, no, I mean...
Why do you think that is? Why has guitar music become like this?
Don't know, man, I don't know what it is. Everyone's petrified of losing the career, you know what I mean, or whatever. It's like, you don't join a band to get a career, you join a band to have fun and make music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everyone seems to be sitting on the fence, and they can't say anything. Everyone's just saying the same thing, but they're saying nothing at all, you know what I mean? Everyone's petrified, like, speak out a term, they might not play my tune, or, you know, I might get drops. It's like, what's the point of being in a band, man? What's the point of living your life like that? Have an opinion. So that's the way I see it. And so, and I think that comes through the music, you know what I mean? If you haven't got an opinion, then your music is going to come out in your music.
That's such an interesting point, actually. But forget, you guys felt like you had something to say. There was like an anger, there was an energy, there was a statement about your music. It was big and bold.
Yeah, man. I don't know what it was we were saying, but I guess it was like just have fun, man. You know what I mean? You're only here once.
Now, why is it? What draws you to something like Twitter as well? Because I love you on Twitter.
Because it's like, obviously, I don't have a love-hate relationship with the press and that.
It's the fact you sign off your tweets LG as well. I love that.
Yes, man. But I like putting a few wrongs right, you know what I mean? Or just having the crack. It's all fun in it, you know what I mean? It's nothing.
Do you find
I don't wish anyone any harm, you know what I mean?
Do you find that you tweet more when you're drunk, when you've had a few?
I do tweet and drink. I'm having a drink, so excuse the next tweet. But no, I do like Twitter, man. It's good.
One final question then. Say that you were allowed to have a big a billboard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and you could have any message to the world on it. What would you put up there?
Oh, it'd be As You Were, my new album. For that LG Kiss.
Let's leave it there. Liam, thank you very much.
You're welcome, man.